How many times have I told you, lot, like, bro, we can't get too carried away. When I'm saying certain things about certain players, when I'm saying certain things about we need to be patient, we need to actually analyze certain situations. Guys are on their high horse, guys are getting carried away. Bro, you see me, yeah, bro, I don't get carried away. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger, I might get carried away. I don't get carried away now. Some of you are too grown to be getting carried away by this team after everything we've seen. Yes, Michael Carrick came in and I said to you, look, listen, Arsenal, Man City, I expect good performances regardless of who the manager is. We got that and we played well. Cool. I then said to you, for me, the most important games after that is Fulham, is what was the game after that? Spurs. I said West Ham, Everton, Crystal Palace. So Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham, Everton, Crystal Palace. That's the next 5 games. We beat Fulham, we beat Tottenham, we've drawn to West Ham. Now, one thing I will say is it's not all negative. Like, cool, we wanted to win against West Ham away, and we didn't. One thing I will say to you lot is West Ham are in form right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So away to West Ham as of right now is not an easy game. They're scrapping for them lives. Positive I will say is this. Michael Carrick made positive changes, influenced the game yet again. He brought on Sesko, Sesko scores. That looks like a recurring theme under Carrick. What I will say on the other side is, I don't think Mbeumo should have started up front. And the reason why I say this is because, and I've said this in other games, when there's no space to get in behind and we're playing against a team that doesn't want to get as much possession as us, Mbeumo up front is not going to make sense. And if you look at, let's just look at a random stat, yeah, from a random game, not even a random game, but let's just look at the possession stat from against who we got. Against Tottenham, yeah, it says in the first half we had 58% possession and they had 42% possession. Keeping in mind they got a red card. Before that red card, Tottenham had more possession than us. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if we now bring it to West Ham, and I don't need to check Man City, Arsenal, we know they had more possession than us in those games. You know what I'm saying? But look at this game now, in terms of possession. 65% possession for Man United, 35% possession to West Ham. Why have I shown you these things? I'm showing you these things because when I came into this game, I said to myself, Michael Carrick, can you show me something in terms of, cool, right now you're in a run of, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So you're playing Mbeumo up front, you're playing the same starting 11 every single game. And for me, it's easy for you to just keep playing that starting 11 because you're playing once a week. You don't have any other competitions. Obviously, this week's going to be twice a week, isn't it? You've had no reason to rotate. You've had no reason to do tactical tweaks from the starting 11. If I'm being honest, if I'm being overly critical of you, I think that the starting 11 you played today did not suit what we should have done going into this match. Now, I think that also comes down to squad depth because when we look at the lineup, you played basically the exact same lineup that you've been playing recently. But even if I look at the bench, Dorgu out, Mount out again, Delict out, and then you look at the bench, play the substitutions you didn't use, Heaven, Mazraoui, Malacia, Ugarte, Fletcher, Bayendir, and the substitutions you did use, Sesko, Xerxes, Lenioro, which means only difference realistically you could have made to the starting lineup was to play a recognised striker in Xerxes or Sesko and then maybe play a Euro here. But it wouldn't have made sense for you to change the plan, and I admit that. However, one thing I will say is that last bit of the game, if Lenny Euro was not on the pitch and Maguire was there instead, I'm not. I think we would have got exposed because Euro's recovery pace in those situations helped us out a lot. Now you could say if Maguire was on the pitch, maybe he would have won the ball a bit higher. He was dominating in terms of aerial duels, etc. But we clearly lost our shape going for the win. And I think I don't know if he was going to make the substitution regardless, but Euro coming on the pitch definitely helped us in the situation. Otherwise, we could have actually lost more than we did. I also want to do a big shout out to Lamans because, bro, the guy on the ball so comfy. Some of the balls he was playing through the middle, a lovely one-on-one save with Wilson, even though Wilson was offside. But the presence and the calmness he brings, I feel safe with him around. Obviously, he's conceded some shot goals that I think he could have saved, but his overall performance, his basics, he's a good player. He's a good keeper, and he'll only get better. Think, but yeah, I think in my opinion, Sesko should have started today. I'll be honest. I think Sesko should have started today. I think when Sesko came on, we saw the back four for West Ham get squeezed back a bit. Not in terms of the fact that because they were sitting deep already. I don't know if squeezed back is the right word, but I would say the centre backs were being occupied. I would say that. I think when was on the field, Cunha was on the field, in terms of them as a front four, in terms of Fernandez, Ahmad, Cunha, and Buemo, nobody was penetrating the defense. Like there was nothing for the centre backs to worry about. They're all just in shape, clearing anything. We had nothing to cross into. We literally scored from a cross, by the way. The ball's coming to Sesko. Xerxes almost scored a header as well. And I just think to myself, bro, why did you not play a recognised striker when you know that you're playing against a low block? Like, why not? Why not do that? Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's probably one of the first times I've looked at a starting lineup and I've known for a fact that Carrick has definitely got it wrong. But I don't want to be too critical on him because at the end of the day, I didn't expect him to come in and just win every single game, and I didn't expect him to get everything completely right. But the reason why I'm highlighting this is because I feel like some United fans got carried away and thinking, oh yeah, this guy is like some mad tactical genius and he's got all the solutions. No, he doesn't have all the solutions. How would he have all the solutions? Like he's never coached or been a manager at this kind of level before. So do you get what I'm saying? I remember I was saying to people like, oh, like if there was a better play, who did I say it? I said it to Rance. I said, oh, if there was a better manager to come along, would you take them? And he's saying, no, I don't think there is a better manager. And in my head, I'm thinking, bro, how can you say that? What has Carrick showed you for you to say something like? And this is again, this is not me putting Carrick down, but it's just like I feel like some of you get so carried away in the moment, you just forget yourselves. But anyways, my boy Sesko came up with a goal, and bro, what? And that flipping Ratatouille Rance was telling me that Sesko up front, blah blah blah. Bro, a man's came on and he's bagged again. To be fair, Xerxes came on and he was decent, but at the end of the day, my man's a striker, bro. People just keep forgetting that my man's a striker. Sesko's finished. Xerxes not doing that. I promise you that. Flipping promise you that. But anyways, I don't want to put my players against each other just because of some weird fan agenda. Do you get what I'm saying? But if we talk about West Ham, honestly, Somerville and Bowen, they are doing a carry job right now. Oh my god, Somerville was so effective in that game for like I say, for a good 50 minutes. Somerville was on fire. He was giving guys nightmares, but I think United kind of found a way to deal with it eventually after we settled in the game in the second half. Um, I'd say Bowen as well. The whole game, Bowen was such an outball. He was defending well. He gets on the ball. He's so press resistant. He just glides past people. Can't lie. He was amazing today. I'll be honest. He was actually amazing. Um, I don't understand why every single time Wan-Bissaka plays against Man United, that's when he learns how to do some defensive jobs. Like my man won't be lacking at the back post when he's playing against United. He'll be clearing stuff off the line. Like, bro, I beg you just relax, bro. It's actually jarring, man. Every time. I think Chief was very good. I want to highlight Ahmed. I saw some people try to say that Ahmed's been poor the last few games. No, he hasn't. He's been good the last few games. He hasn't been getting goals and assists, but if you watch what he does between the thirds, been good. But I think today it's probably Ahmad's worst game in a while. I think I would probably say that was Ahmad's worst game in a while. I think he definitely he definitely could have done better. Um, I think his final third, his crossing wasn't good. He didn't really have the beating of Juve today. I'll be honest. I think Juve played very well. By the way, I want to talk about Lissandro Martinez, Kobe Mainoo, and Casemiro. My God, them three right now are playing out of their skin. Mainoo is so press resistant. He's so good at football. Even Casemiro, the way he's just in the right place at the right time. Almost scored again today. He's in the form of his life right now. And Martinez, the guy is so press resistant, bro. The guy is so press resistant. Like, there's times I'm watching him defend. He doesn't go out of play. He keeps the ball in play. He just gets the possession back for us. Like, he's just chipping it over people's legs. Like, the guy is very good at football, bro. Like, he's very good at football. But yeah, man, this is the story of the season. Other people drop points and we drop points as well. Chelsea literally drew to Leeds today. We could have gone third today with a win. And we missed the opportunity to. I still think we can probably get third this season. I think Aston Villa's injuries are probably going to hinder them. Um, so yeah, but I mean, I don't think United fans should do too much about dropping points to West Ham. Like, they're gonna say, "Oh, we keep dropping points to people in the relegation zone," but you can't look at football like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, styles make fights. You get what I'm saying? And we just clearly need to learn how to play against that type of football in it, in terms of that low block football. And it's something we struggled with against with Amarim, and it's clearly something that we're still struggling with against with Carrick. But at least we didn't lose. But yeah, if you were in the watch along today, I'm gonna be doing watch alongs on YouTube now in terms of when I'm watching football matches, because I just realized that it just makes more sense for me. Um, Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and let me know in the comments what you liked, what I can improve on, etc., etc., etc. Let me know if you want to see any guests in my lives moving forward. And if you didn't know before, at least you know now. AJ knows ball. The way I know ball is crazy. Peace.